the finance so that or whatever we are spending, you have an external auditor. We have an external auditor. It's an audited account. So we have the external auditor, and we still have audit and compliance committees. And if you remember our last AGM, the members elected them. So the chairman is Mr. Shegun Honsunu. He's the chairman. He's an accountant. We have Mr. Leo Ibe. He's a member. So thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for listening. Proceed. It is unfortunate also that we lost 2 of our members. So we want a minute silence for all the departed soul. Please, can we rise for a minute silence? May the soul of those departed rest in perfect peace in Jesus' name. Please be seated. All right. Here with us today are other colleagues that are here with us and are witnessing this our annual general meeting. First and foremost, Kanka, that is a Capital Market Correspondent Association of Nigeria. The former president is here, Madam Ebo Chinyere is here. Thank you very much. Our member Bonim Amadi is here. The main man that report for, is it Nairametric, is there. And all rest of you, we are very welcome. Even if you don't, Chief Doctor Okezi, Progressive. Then we have the President Kashi Anthony, President of Noble Shareholder Association of Nigeria. We have with us, right from since morning, Mr. Oduyemi Femi. Well, with us here is the man with money, Owoni Koku. And Alaji Mustafa Bello, Ginodo. And Chief Akilade was once here, you know, he acted for us, so we need to recognize him also. Then Alaja Simian, she has been here. Thank you so much. And I hope Olubosu, Ario, pragmatic. Mrs. Pereira is representing our able Mrs. Bakare. You know, Mrs. Bakare and Okezie are part. Yeah. They took their tutorial from here. And they are part of Isan. So, sir, Ama, you are highly welcome. You know, we need to recognize everybody. Our MC, the Benji, you are highly welcome. Thank you very much. And now, I must specially welcome our Baba 90. Chief Akin Odubi. Baba, I want to be like you. He is a man that has dedicated his whole life on the Isan activity to let you know 90 years is here. Baba, we pay you what? Due respect. Our able daddy, Alaji Saliu Udenike, is one of it. Sawaliu, 80-something years. 88 years. He's still here. Sand. And not only like that. Now we now call on the General Secretary to read the notice convening this meeting. Thank you very much.
Isan, I most sincerely appreciate us for our patience, having recognized all of us. I stand on existing protocol. And I read notice convening this meeting. Notice is hereby given that the third annual general meeting of the members of Independent Shareholders Association of Nigeria will be held at the Necker House at Ikeja Business District, Alausa, Ikeja, on Thursday, the 30th October 2025 at 1 p.m. to transact the following business. 1, the statement of income and expenditure, statement of financial position as at 30th June 2025, together with the report of the Audit and Compliance Committee. 2, to reappoint an external auditor or auditors to audit the account of our association. 3, to authorize the Executive Management Committee to fix the 2026. 4, to elect the members of the Audit and Compliance Committee. 3, special resolution to elect the National Executive Management Officers of the Association in line with Isan Constitution Section 13.1, dated this 2nd day of October 2025 by the order of the National Executive Committee, A.K. Chibuzo Emmanuel, the General Secretary. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Chibuzo. My statement is on page 14, 15, 16, and 17 of the annual report. So with your kind permission, we can take it as read. Thank you very much, sir. Item number 1. We have 5 items on the agenda for today's meeting. And I will proceed to item number 1 on the agenda, which is to lay before the meeting the report of the National Executive Committee, the statement of income and expenditure, the financial report for the year ended June 2025, together with the report of the Audit and Compliance Committee. I now call on the representative of GD Akinkpelu and Co., our external auditor, to read their report, which is on page 22 of the account. So he will read on his behalf.
Isan, permit me to stand on the already established protocol. Report of the independent auditor. You can find that on page 22. Report of the independent auditor to the members of Independent Shareholder Association of Nigeria. We have audited the accompanying financial statement of Independent Shareholder Association of Nigeria, which comprises the statement of financial position for the year ended 30th June 2025, and a statement of comprehensive income, statement of change in equity, and statement of cash flow for the year ended June 2025, and a summary, accounting policy, and other explanatory information. Executive management responsibility to the financial statement. The executive management are responsible for the preparation and fair presentation of this financial statement in accordance with the International Financial Reporting Standard and with the requirements of the Company and Allied Matters Act 2020 as amended, and for the such internal control as the executive management determine are necessary to enable the preparation of financial statements that are free from material misstatements, whether due to fraud or error. Auditor's responsibility. Our responsibility is to express an opinion on this financial statement based on our audit. We concluded our audit in accordance with International Standard on Auditing, ISAS. Those standards requires that we comply with ethical requirements and plan and perform the audit to obtain reasonable assurance about whether the financial statements are free from material misstatement. An audit involves performing procedures to obtain audit evidence about the amount and disclosure in the financial statement. The procedure selected depends on the auditor's judgment, including the assessment of the risks of material misstatement of the financial statement, whether due to fraud or error. In making those risk assessments, the auditors considered internal control relevant in the entity's preparation and fair presentation of the financial statement in order to design audit procedures that are appropriate in the circumstance, but not for the purpose of expressing an opinion on the effectiveness of the entity's internal control. An audit also includes evaluating the appropriateness of accounting policies used and the reasonableness of accounting estimates made by executive management, as well as evaluating the overall presentation of the financial statement. We believe that the audit evidence we have obtained is sufficient and appropriate to provide a base for our audit opinion. Now, opinion. In our opinion, the financial statement present fairly in all material respects the financial position of the association for the year ended 30th June 2025 and of the financial performance and cash flow for the period ended. The association has kept proper book of accounts which are in agreement with the financial statement and the income statement in manner required by the Company and Allied Matters Act 2020 as amended, and in accordance with the International Financial Reporting Standard, IFRS, signed Ogumola Babatunde, FRC 21300001975 for Jide Akinpelu and Co. Thank you.
Thank you, external auditor. Thank you for acting on behalf of the external auditor. Thank you very much. In accordance with the provision of Article 14.5 of Isan Constitution, the Audit and Compliance Committee duly carry out their duty as required on the account for the year ended 30th June 2025. And I ask the chairman of the Audit and Compliance Committee, Mr. Shegu Honsunu, to read the Audit Committee report, which is on page 21 of the annual report and account.
This is the report of the Audit and Compliance Committee to members of Independent Shareholders Association of Nigeria for the financial year ended 30th June 2025. In accordance with the provisions of the section 404, verse 7 of the Companies and Allied Matters Act 2020, we, the members of the Statutory Audit and Compliance Committee of the Independent Shareholders Association of Nigeria, now referred to as the organization, having carried out statutory function under the Act, hereby report that A, the accounting and reporting policies of the association are in accordance with legal requirements and agreed ethical practices. B, the scope and planning of both the external and internal audit for the year ended 30th June 2025 are satisfactory. The internal audit programs are extensive and provides a satisfactory evaluation of the efficiency of the internal control system. And D, having deliberated with the independent auditor, who confirmed that necessary cooperation was received from executive management in the course of the audit, and having reviewed the independent auditor's memorandum of recommendations on accounting procedures and internal control matters, we are satisfied with the executive management responses thereon. Finally, we acknowledge the cooperation of the executive management and staff in the conduct of our duties. Members of the Audit and Compliance Committee are my very self, Mr. Chegun Sinu, Chairman, Mr. Leo Ibe, Member, Mr. Oladimeji Akimbo, Member, Mr. Kenneth Nwosu, Executive Member, Mrs. Awobusui Margaret, Executive Member. The Secretary served as the Secretary to the committee, dated 9th October 2025. Thank you.
All right, thank you, the chairman, for your statement. I now lay the financial statement for the year ended 30th June 2025 before you. Some of you may have comments and questions on the annual report and the account. If so, please use the revolving microphone provided. We require that you speak clearly into the microphone and commence by announcing your name before putting your question or comment. Question will be asked. Okay, thank you. Mr. Please. So, how many people? Let's give them numbers. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Any other person? All right, thank you.
Good afternoon once again. Isan. Isan? Yeah. Thank you so much for organizing this, and I thank the school for coming up with this. And also, you can't hear me. My voice is... Hello. So I'm grateful for this meeting. I'm grateful for the school. Yeah, the account will be transparent. Whatever, there are some questions to be raised on this. So, you say?
What is your observation? Just so know.
Laji Sarumi is my name. I'm happy to be here. My observation is that in page 2 of the annual report given to us, it was mentioned in item 1 to receive and approve the report of the National Executive Committee. The report has not been received. But the National Coordination mentioned delay. I saw there's contradiction in the two. Are we receiving or are we laying?
All right. If you want to receive, can you move the motion for receiving it? Give it to him. Don't worry. It's the statement that I prepared. Receive by. I need somebody to receive it.
Okay,
move motion.
I haven't observed this. I, Alaji Abdikabir Sarumi, hereby move that the account be received accordingly.
Thank you very much. I need a seconder. Give.
Thank you, the National Coordinator.
Don't worry.
I work on here. I saw second. All the work from Rema Federal Constituency.
Thank you. All right. Thank you very much. Please, number 1.
Thank you so much. Once again, my name is Evangelist Peter Suarez. Yeah. So, coming first of all, observation on that notice of meeting. I don't know that the 5th item, which is special resolution, which is to elect the national executive member officer. Are you electing new one or the old one? Please explain. If it is new one, this is not the order. We normally have a order. We wish you do that. So, the order, that means the old one must be dissolved before the next one, an election. Whether it is unopposed or not, the electoral committee must be there and tell us here that yes, they have done all their doors, and then later announce the winner. Then we can now say, okay, no election, that's gone. But you cannot go on this and say you are electing the new ones without dissolving the old one. That's number 1 observation. Number 2 again, to the accounts. The account is good and well presented. But even look at the auditor himself. The letter that he did was so tiny that you can't even read it. He has to strain his eyes to read it. So next time, don't let such a thing come up. If you take 2 pages, let it be 2 pages, let it be bold and enough. So the account is good, it's transparent, whatever. Coming to the breakdown of the administrative expenses. I see some expenses. We have mobilization income. Then we have mobilization and logistic expenses. I don't know how these expenses have been called, although the breakdown is not there, but the figures is there. Then coming to training, 700,000. I don't know whether I've organized training and conferences. Whether I've organized that on a self-imposed one or whether some members are involved in that. I want full explanation on that. So, however, the account is good, and I give you kudos. Thank you.
Number 2.
Isan, I would love to thank the members of the committee of the association for the preparation of this financial statement. I would love to go straight. Okay, my name is Dr. Atu Najirafe, coordinator, Abuja Zone. Because we are looking at Nigeria towards $1 trillion economy. On the basis of that, I need to make the following observation so that our financial statements will be standard as we go along, both local and international standards. As it is, I'm happy that I was here last year when the first financial statement was presented. In fact, there was a great improvement in the financial statement this year. Let us clap hands for these executives. They did a great work on this. However, because we are going international, because this topic which we presented to the world, many people are going, what is happening in Isan? And so because of that, we have to make our financial statement to look international, to meet all the standards that's expected. 1, the mission, vision, and profile, which you stated there. Please, vision should come before mission. Note it. Going by corporate governance code. Mission, there always be purpose, vision, mission. So arrange it well. I go further to report of the independent auditors. The standard now, according to the National Financial Reporting Standard, is that opinion should come first before every other statement. But what we are seeing here is that opinion came last. If the auditor is here, please, I want the auditor to take care because it does not meet the standard, the current standard again. We go further. If you look at the arrangement, the standard arrangement in line with IFAC is that, or International Financial Standard, is that we should have 1, statement of income and expenditure. 2, statement of financial position. Then followed by statement of changes in accumulated funds. But what we have here is that cash flow statement follows statement of financial position. It has distorted the flow. Please take note. Again, while we have international standard, we also have local standard. Financial Reporting Council is saying that yes, Nigerians is respecting international standard. We should have our own local standard, and that two statements should be prepared in any financial statement that will be accepted by Financial Reporting Council. So we expect that the statement of value added should be added next time it is not here, in order to be in line with Financial Reporting Council. 2, 5-year financial summary should be added also. With this, if these are in place, in fact, Isan is going higher and higher and marching forward according to our national, Isan item. Thank you very much.
Number 3. Number 3.
Isan. My name is Christopher Oba. And thank you, the ESCO, for these financial statements which has been presented to us. I have a few observations and clarifications from you. The first is when we look at the statement of income and expenditure under other comprehensive income, you directed us to note 12 when you try to explain unrealized gain or loss. But when we flip over to the notes, there is no note 12 in this financial statement. Perhaps you wanted to point us to note 11. So please, you should take note of that. It's not note 12, but note 11. So that's a correction there.
Please, can we hear you very well?
In the statement of income and expenditure, unrealized gain or loss, note 12 is wrongly stated. There's no note 12 in this account. It is note 11. So, I go to page 25 too. If we look at the cash flow statement, I see under adjustment for items not involving movement of cash, there is a prior year adjustment of 4.8 million. Please, could you help us throw some light on what this prior year adjustments relates to?
What?
On note
Page what?
Page 25. The prior year adjustment. Okay. So I go to page 26 too. In the statement of changes in accumulated fund, I see that our presentation is not correct. If we look at the 4.7 million in bracket, is still on the same line as unrealized gain or loss. I think that is a deficit, not an excess of income over expenditure. So that should be stated as deficit. Yes. So lastly, if I go to page 31, under note 6, accounts receivable and prepayment, I see that we have quite some outstanding in terms of subscription and levy. But my question is, The member rights issue shares of 1.9 million. The receivable is in respect of what shares? Is it Isan shares or another entity? So that's just my question. Thank you.
Good afternoon, sirs and ma'ams. Allow me to rest on existing protocol. My name is Alhaji Abdulkabir Sarumi, a long-standing member of Independent Shareholders Association. I'm happy to be here to witness this occasion. It's been a very lofty occasion. I also want to commend the management, the able management of our great association. I think they are doing wonderfully well. In some 2-3 years, some 4 or 5 years ago, we don't have something like this. There's a great improvement in our presentation of accounts and rendering of reports to us members. This we appreciate. Now, let me comment on the report before me. Number one, let's move to page 18, which is results at glance. I observed that our income dropped from 30 million, though 18 months, to 19 million in this current year we are considering. And our expenditure rose from 22 million plus to 24 million. Despite our reduction in income, we incurred more expenses. Hence, our deficit. We ran into deficit from a profit of 8.1 million to a deficit of 4.7 million. This deficit is huge. My question is, how do we plan to offset this deficit? What's our plan towards redeeming it? And what are we doing to boost our income, if not to what it was last year, but to surpass, to be at par with what it was in the previous year? That's my first question. Let's move to page 28. Still on our income account. The bestowal figure income reduced from 12.8 million of prior year to a current year to 5.7 million. Why so much reduction? Does it mean members are not paying their levies on their audit committee as they should? Why do we have drastic reduction from 12.8 to 5.7? There's free buy. We would like to more explanation on that. What is free buy? The free buy in the prior year was 8 million, while current year is 394,000. The drop is very huge. Are we not doing our PRO as we should do, so as to get the free buy as we were getting before? Also, donations stroke support also dropped from 4.3 to 837. I think This is what contributed to the reduction we are having today, and we should do something on it so that we don't have this come next year. I appreciate the subscription, which rose from 638,000 to 1.2 million. That means there's a follow-up. People are paying their subscription as they should. This is commendable, and we should improve on it. Now, let's go to page 29. That is administrative expenses. Office expenses rose from 673,000 per year to 1.4 million this current year we are looking at. While the rise is more than 100% increase. After all, our inflation is not even up to that. We are having a range of 20% inflation in the country. I would love to know why we incur so much on our office expenses and what constitutes the office expenses. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much. Before we start, we ask members who want to speak to indicate themselves. We have 3. Is there any other person who want to speak? If not, we go. I will explain. I will go ahead and give answers. Where is technical? I will give it to the financial secretary because he is the one who prepared the account, and he will answer. First, number 1, thank you very much for everybody that have attended this AGM and those who have asked questions. If you look at Evangelist Suarez, I'm going to address them one after the other. Special resolution. If you notice, in the notice there is what is called special resolution. The truth is this. This AGM is very unique. Very unique because this is the very first time an annual general meeting will be held alongside with Triennial conference. So most times, the confusion will come. And that is where I think Evangelist Suarez is getting it a bit confusing. First and foremost, by our constitution, the term of every officer is 3 years. The office, they will resume office January 1st of every year, and the office they will end their own by 31st of December. That is when they are termed. That is 1 year. 3 years. So all the while you are doing election, you didn't take note. The election will take place, and after that taking place that day, they will now do what? Inauguration in January. That is how our constitution is, and that is what we have been doing. We have not done it when I was elected at the Airport Hotel. It was November. And we were inaugurated January. I have not seen anywhere you say you dissolve an ESCO before you do election. Something, they don't do that. You have served 12 years in this as an ESCO, in this association. Your first 6 years, you left another 6 years. So I am surprised that you are going there. So you need to read the constitution, and members need to read the constitution to understand what, so that we cannot get ourselves confused. So we are following the process. The process is a special resolution And the Constitution says that the year that we are holding a national Triennial conference, that year, that Triennial conference will serve as the AGM. So that is why you see that the Triennial AGM will always come every three years. And that is why it's called Triennial Delegate Conference. So after, what we do here is, after the question and answer, done all the other resolution, we will hand over that resolution to the chairman or the electoral committee to conduct their election. After they conduct their election, we will take over. If the new officer is coming, they will wait till January 1st for what? Or January for inauguration. That is how it's done. And that is what our Constitution says. If you doubt it, go and read the Constitution. Thank you very much. As for the lettering of the external auditor, is noted. But then, if you look very well, it's because of economy. Our volume of account is very small. That is why we choose to make sure that we do it like this. And if you remember, it is scanned. So next year we will do what, whether we can scan it and share it into two page. It is not, you can't adjust it the way it is. So please, bear with us. I will look at how we can address that. That is the auditor report. Then again, mobilization figure. See, let me tell you, every association have their terminology, their accounting terminology, in order to what? To code our meaning. Mobilization is a fund that we mobilize for our members who want to attend meetings. So it depends on how many times we mobilize our member that we use for them to go to what? AGMs and those who attend AGMs. That is what that terminology is. If you want more clarification, come to the office. I'll give you details. Training and conference is an attempt. If you look at that figure, last year figure, there is nothing. This year figure, 700,000 naira is there. If you go to the other year, that is 2023, 2024, you will see the money is huge. That is Triennial conference expenses. The next year, you will see a huge amount of money, over 12 million. You will see it there. The cost of hosting the Triennial conference is what we put there as the item column. Now, why the 700? When we were planning, we paid in this hall alone 1.8 million. To start early, we have to deposit 700,000 naira here. And we did that 700,000 before the end of the year, June ending. So when we want to capture you, you capture it this year. That is why you see 700,000 naira here. It is for the cost of this hall. I hope you get me very well. So we will organize training. Any training we have, whatever, is a cost item on our account. Training and all of that. So you will see that at times when we didn't do it, it will be empty. When we do training, that cost will always come there. Now, another thing I need to let members know, and all of us know, and I thank Alhaji Sarumi, we have not, since Isan was established, no, we have not done audited account. All the other one was incomplete record. They come here and Triennial conference, you read incomplete record for people and then you go ahead. You have not done it. This is the first time. And I can proudly say, when we took over, we give a promise. We are going to be transparent, we are going to follow corporate governance, and we are going to do many things. And I assure you, I gave you 7 agenda items. I have done more than the 7. You can testify that. First, since Isan was established, you have not filed your reports to CAC. We promise that when we come in, we will file our report. Go to CAC portal. Our account or our name is in green, not in red. When we came in, since we were established, we have not gotten, we did not appoint external auditor. For the first time, we said we want to bring external people. We appointed an external auditor. And we did, the first AGM we did was 8 years account. 8 years account. The next year, we did an AGM. So since we came in now, we have been doing our annual general meeting, audited account. So that is why you see, this is the 3rd annual general meeting. We have been registered since 2009. Why are we having 3rd? Because it was not done before. But when we came in, we said we would do and follow the normal law. And that is what we are doing. Then, there was nowhere there was audit committee. We include that audit committee. See them here. We appointed them. You elected them there. And don't forget, we are NGO. We are not profits-making organization. It's an what? NGO. The account of NGO and account of profit-making is not the same. We are not here to make profit. So when you see account like this, when you don't read it as a non-for-profit organization, not for profit. Because if you use it, say eyes to look at it, you get it confused. So, having said that, I'm going to go to Dr. Atu. Doctor, you know very well I've been talking with you. You are an accountant. You made a promise to me that you will give me all the details of how we can prepare and make this account solid. You didn't fulfill your promise. Yes. You see, we have a lot to do. We have a lot to do to strengthen the account. And I promise you, if I'm elected, within the next 3 years, you will see that our account will continue to improve. I'm not an accountant. I'm just a marketer, a hustler. I'm trying to read and learn whether I can do small accounting. So when they see it here, some members in this place have helped us. We circulate it around. Go and look at it. Go and look at it. They will advise us, do it this way. Do it this way. This is the professional way. We follow the professional way. So all the observation, please, I task you, put them down and send them to me. We will implement them to improve, strengthen this thing, account. Not only like that, the reason why we brought the audit committee and compliance committee is to look at the account. So the ball is in your court. Go and bring your expert. If you have experience, very well. Nominate yourself. We will let you there to look at the account and advise us. For me and us, we are not afraid to be account to be looked at. Only us appointed external auditor to look at the accounts. We are here. We have established audit committee to look at the account. We have nothing to hide. Rather, to strengthen the account of our association and make sure that everything, all the assets we have, money we receive, how we spend it will be spelled out. That is the reason why we are giving you this account. So this is the 3rd annual report we are presenting to you.